Hey Aquarius, welcome to your reading for Libra season. Welcome back to my lovely loyal subscribers. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the different kinds of videos I post each month. Three of Swords here. Okay, let's see. The Emperor. Oof. I'll leave information about what decks of cards I'm using in the description box, along with how to contact me for personal readings and things like that. It's all in the description box, guys. Go ahead and check that out there. So we have the Three of Swords, the Emperor, and the Five of Swords, Queen of Cups here. This is you guys vowing never to love again. I'll never fall in love again. Okay, just here, I feel like, just remember, okay, be careful with your words. You guys have a lot of power with your words. I know you've been through some tough situations here that are hard to forget. You know, this is 8 swords, 3 here, 5 here. This is 8 swords. These hard situations and where you face this conflict and defeat are hard to forget, but you've grown so much from them with the Emperor here. You are still, you know, this kind, loving being, but I feel like you might be now adamant that I ain't going to face this situation again. Love and everything that comes with love is behind me, is in the past here. So nobody's getting my cup. You're turning away from that sort of, those sort of relationships, that sort of energy. It's good to turn away from that sort of energy, but we learn from these sort of things. If we stay comfortable, we don't grow in comfort. I know it's difficult to accept and understand here, but it's true. I see you are the Queen of Cups, this loving humanitarian energy for the world, but the world treats you and gives you back heartache and conflict. Is your ego telling you, look, I'm never going to love again? With the Emperor there, are you just, I'm adamant, I'm never going to love again? But all you really want is to be loved here. I will tell you this, you are unforgettable to this person. The love you gave them cannot even be replaced by another. So they are reminiscing here with the Queen of Cups. I know for you, it's not enough that somebody's reminiscing. But they realize this hurt that they've caused you here. And really, you know, when with the Five of Swords energy, there's no winners here. You both lost and had to maybe turn your back on each other here. You may have turned your back on love, and you may be thinking that they got everything and you ended up with nothing. But at what cost, right? Because, yeah, they may have all the swords, but at what cost? They may have the last word, but at what cost here? They're going to go through the downfall of the ego, and that's probably the worst pain they'll ever feel as well. It's like remembering over and over again this heartache and loss, and it being carried with you rather than you transcending it. That's why you would be adamant that I'm never going to love again. I never want to feel that way again. Understandable. So during Libra season, you're going to be asked to look at this. You're going to be asked to, you know, face this again. Look at this heartache and loss, defeat, whatever you want to call it, this lose-lose situation. Both of these parties will have to look at this situation again during Libra season. By facing it head on, you can then transcend to abundant. You can understand, okay, this was for a purpose. Not everybody's like this, because you're certainly not like everybody, Aquarius. So how could everybody else be the same? You've got to learn to look at this for what it was, an experience with one person or even maybe with 5 people. But still not everybody's like this, and we're not supposed to get to a point where we're telling ourselves we'll never love again. When you have healed from this situation, you'll be welcoming of love into your life again. So during Libra season, if you're starting to recall, reminisce about heartache and this defeat, and it's making you cringe at the thought of somebody new coming into your life, don't shy away from it. Look at it, see what the lesson was. And then it leads you to this abundance. They will also be looking back here with regret. Let's see. So it's about making a better judgment this time. This person hasn't forgot you. You're unforgettable here. This is obsessing about, this person's obsessing about you, and you may be obsessing about the hurt that they caused you. Remember, you both are a soulmate, and soulmates are here to teach one another, to reflect one another, to mirror one another here. So you might see, when looking back at this situation, maybe some errors of your own way, and as will they. For whatever reason, you know, you guys reached a point of a breakup here, and hurt each other. You may feel like I didn't hurt them, but that's the whole point of looking at it differently. You are mirrors. So if you believe your soulmate hurt you, you believe they're your soulmate. So they're mirroring back to you what was a trauma in you. You also mirrored back and triggered something in them too. It goes both ways, as we can see here. It's too many. This person is your soulmate, and they haven't forgotten you. 10 of Swords. But for you, this was the worst betrayal. 10 of Swords. There's no way back. This is the ending for you. The hurt, the pain, the betrayal. It was too many swords in the back. But like I said, and I always say with the 10 of Swords, you know, when they put 5 swords in your back, which we can see here, did you need to let them put the other 5 in to get to the 10 swords, or could you have walked away? So it's about maybe realizing, when I seen the red flag, I should have done something. But this is a closing down of a cycle here with a soulmate and making better judgments in the future. This is why you're being asked to look back at it, so that you can see, okay, I didn't like that, or they did that, I did this, or whatever. Once we have healed, we realize nobody was at fault. You know, we're just mirroring back to each other our traumas. 5 of Pentacles. So this is triggering a growth in you during Libra season, looking back on this situation. You may feel like, that was so long ago, why am I even thinking about it? But it's to close down the cycle here and offer growth. Understand change. You may feel like even lonely at this time and wanting a soulmate, but you swore that you'll never love again. And this is why you have to look back and make a better judgment. It's asking you to choose again, basically. Choose to love again, and choose to understand that not every soulmate will be like this. Once we've transcended this, you'll bring in an abundant soulmate. 10 of Wands. Look at these changes and transformations going on with you. Look, I know you're the humanitarians, but you can't carry the weight of the world alone. And maybe that's what you need to look at. Okay, maybe all my words, my thoughts and things like that I kept to myself, that I didn't keep to myself. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have done things differently. Maybe now I realize I can't change the past. So there's no point me going over it. I might as well just let it go. And that's what we see being able to let go of all the burdens that you've carried with you, all this energy that you've carried with you from a previous relationship. Here we see this 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, all this weight on your shoulders. These words that were said and that cut deep, betrayals that broke you to a place where you thought you'd never be healed again. But look at you, you are. But you're just being asked here, look, don't leave love out in the cold. Just don't try and carry it all on your own. King of Wands. So we see somebody coming towards you here. Quite possibly a fire sign. Maybe it was a water sign that you went through this with. And now you're heading towards a fire sign. You know. But once you can drop all this burden, you know, you can move a lot lighter. You can take action here. You can do things that make you happy. You can find love. You can explore and travel. Once you let go of all that's weighing you down, you can fly. So it's like finding your passion again, your excitement for life and love again. And you're not starting from the beginning. You're starting from experience here. Eight of Swords. Yeah, I know. I told you there's this thinking. 8 swords at the top and 8 swords here. Don't trap yourself in. Free yourself. We know with the 8 of Swords we are not trapped. But this is somebody who can't forget you. Can't get you out of their mind. Thinking about you. And this is why it's now coming into your mind. No matter how long ago it was. And it's understanding as well that, you know, somebody doesn't just forget you. They can't. They won't. Maybe somebody needed to hear that, you know, you're not forgotten. It may feel like you're forgotten. It may feel like you're lonely. Maybe the divine forgot you because where's your soulmate? Where's your love? Where's your happily ever after? When you're giving so much good to the world. You're not forgotten by the divine or by any soulmate that did this to you. Let's get you guys an oracle card. And like I said, I'll leave the information regarding the decks in the description box. Hope. I think I had this in the last Aquarius video as well. There's always hope, Aquarius. A special gift for you here arriving. Look into the light. It's a person. Can you see? There is a soulmate arriving for you. You are not forgotten. Passion ignites, and that's what I said. We see that when you let go of this burden, passion can be lit within you again. We can feel that excitement. You get your strength back, your hope back. Temptation, so it's overcoming the devil energy. This is the devil card. So you can now overcome these negative thoughts that you've been carrying with you. Good luck, Aquarius.